Hi, my name is Sean Farrell, and welcome to the March 2022 edition of This Month at the Library. I'll be walking you through this month's events here at the Avalon Free Public Library and the Avalon History Center, along with other area news and programs, and at the end I'll highlight some of the new books and movies arriving at the library in March, so make sure to stick around for that. But first, in library news. As many of you may know, during the COVID pandemic, the library has not been collecting late fees for items returned after their due dates. It has now been decided to make this policy permanent, so going forward, patrons will continue to not be assessed fines on late materials. If an item is so late, however, that the library has to replace it to continue servicing other patrons, a replacement charge will still be applied. The library will be closed all day on Monday, March 7th for staff development. We have a lot of fun and exciting programming scheduled for you throughout the month of March. Certified health and life coach Jen Sawyer will present the history of meditation, explaining what it is and isn't, and showing how to begin the practice. Meditation is a series of 3 sessions the library is hosting on March 1st, 8th, and 15th at 11 a.m., where participants can enjoy 1, 2, or all 3. Practice meditation will be offered at each session. The Great Decisions Discussion Group returns on March 1st at 5:30 p.m. Katrinka Sumdahl-Sands, Associate Professor of Political Science with Rowan University, will moderate. Sessions are being held in person in the AFPL Lab for 8 weeks through May 3rd. Great Decisions is America's largest discussion program on world affairs. Topics for Great Decisions 2022 include outer space, climate change, Russia and the U.S., Myanmar and the Association of Southeast Asian Nations, Quad Alliance, drug policy in Latin America, industrial policy, and Biden's agenda. Registration is required. To register, please email programs@avalonfreelibrary.org, stop by the circulation desk, or call us at 609-967-7155. Craig Rothman, MD, internal medicine specialist, will be lecturing on the Good Time Diet, a weight loss program he developed to achieve success without the use of drugs or specialty foods. Craig will touch on a different topic each month, including goals, dietary history, shopping and planning, future steps. 4 sessions will be held beginning March 3rd on the first Thursday of each month at 10 a.m. On Saturday, March 5th at 1 p.m. in the 39th Street Tennis Building, the Avalon History Center will present Great Storms of the Jersey Shore by noted author Scott Mazzella. Mazzella has published books on dramatic events that happened along our coast. This presentation is an opportunity to appreciate the horror and beauty of nature at its most powerful. Mr. Mazzella will draw on an extensive picture library and historical narratives to explore how great storms have impacted the Jersey Shore. There will be 2 award season film nights in March. First up on Tuesday the 8th at 6 p.m. is House of Gucci, which stars Lady Gaga as Patrizia Reggiani, an outsider with humble beginnings who marries into the Gucci family and triggers a reckless spiral of betrayal, decadence, revenge, and murder. Second, on Thursday the 17th at 6 p.m. will be Belfast, which tells the story of a young boy and his working-class family in Northern Ireland during the tumultuous late 1960s. Kids aged 6 to 10 are invited to visit the library on Thursday, March 10th at 6:30 p.m. to investigate the properties of light and shadow in a special Science Night hands-on workshop. The Art House Film Night selection for Monday, March 14th at 5 p.m. will be Perfumes. Anne Wahlberg is a celebrity in the perfume world. She creates fragrances and sells her incredible gift to many companies. She is a diva, selfish and temperamental. Guillaume is her new driver and the only one who dares facing her. This film is not rated. Weather permitting, tea time at the Avalon History Center will return on March 17th at 11 a.m. in the History Center's back garden. Enjoy tea with the staff as we share memories of old Avalon and make new ones. On Saturday, March 19th at 2 p.m., the Avalon Library will host Gerald McNeff as he presents The Daughters of Yalta, which will focus on the 3 young women who accompanied their fathers to the conference at Yalta in 1945. Attendees will learn about Sarah Churchill, Anna Roosevelt, and Kathleen Harriman. They played key roles at the conference, which impacted the world for years to come. On March 21st at 5 p.m., we will have our annual Predict the Oscar Winners event. We will take a look at all of this year's nominees for the major award categories in this year's Oscars. Participants can submit guesses for films that will be awarded the statue at the 92nd Academy Awards airing March 27th. The person with the most correct predictions will be notified to pick up their prize after the awards show. Join Kathy Zane on March 23rd at 5:30 p.m. as she walks you through what's new with the updated iOS 15 and iPadOS 15. No registration required. The March Art Workshop will take place on Saturday the 26th at 1 p.m. and focus on stretchy bracelets with healing properties. Attendees will design and make a trio of stretchy bracelets out of a sorbet selection of semi-precious stones, crystals, and accent beads, and learn the secret to tying a knot using elastic while gaining knowledge on healing properties of popular semi-precious stones. Registration is required. Avalon property owners may register beginning February 26th. All others may register beginning March 12th. To request registration, please email programs@avalonfreelibrary.org, stop by the circulation desk, or call us at 609-967-7155. Adults only. Space is limited. On Monday, March 28th, I will walk you through what you need to begin making your home smart and show some of the various smart products available to buy. No registration required. And we close out the month on the 31st at 6 p.m. with the return of the popular kids event, Read to a Therapy Dog. Kids in grades K through 3 are invited to read. Reading time will be based on the number of kids registered. To register, please email linda@avalonfreelibrary.org, stop by the circulation desk, or call us at 609-967-7155. Seasonal beach tags will go on sale starting on March 1st. Through May 31st, the price will be $28, after which time it will increase to $33. They can be purchased at the office of the Avalon Tax Collector from March 1st through April 29th inside Avalon Borough Hall at 3100 Dune Drive between the hours of 8:15 a.m. and 4:15 p.m. Then, beach tags may be purchased in person at the Avalon Beach Tag booth located adjacent to Avalon Community Hall starting April 2nd on weekends and every day beginning April 30th. Cash and checks are accepted for payment at both the tax collector's office and at the beach tag booth. They can also be purchased by mail from March 1st through April 13th. Just send a self-addressed stamped envelope along with a check made out to Borough of Avalon to the Avalon Tax Collector's Office, 3100 Dune Drive, Avalon, New Jersey, 08202. They will mail you a receipt which in turn can be exchanged for a seasonal beach tag at the beach tag booth at your convenience. You can also buy them through the Viply app on your phone. The New Jersey Department of Transportation will be conducting bascule span testing on the Townsend Inlet Bridge on Thursday, March 3rd. From 9:15 a.m. to 2 p.m., the bridge will be closed to traffic for 10 to 15-minute intervals so the testing may occur and will apply to all vehicle and boat traffic. And in case you're wondering, a bascule span is just a fancy name for a drawbridge. Shopaholics Weekend returns March 10th through the 13th. There will be discounts on designer clothing, accessories, home decor, and more. Travel through Avalon and Stone Harbor and shop your favorite stores and boutiques for designers, discounts, and deals. March 19th marks the return of the Stone Harbor Shiver after a 2-year virtual hiatus. Gather friends and family and prepare for an icy cold plunge into the ocean for 2022. Stay tuned to visit avalonnj.com for more information on registration, pre-registration information, day of celebrations, and more. Do you think you have what it takes to be a member of the Avalon Beach Patrol this summer? They are accepting applications now. Head to linktree/Avalon Beach Patrol for information and applications. Some of the great books coming out this month include Victoria Schwab follows up her hit The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue with Gallant, which follows a young woman who is beckoned home by a mysterious letter and is forced to learn the secrets of her family. Star of Better Call Saul, Bob Odenkirk's memoir comedy drama promises to be an engrossing and hilarious look back at a career that began in Chicago's Second City through SNL to stardom. Booth by Karen Joy Fowler is an epic and intimate novel about the family behind John Wilkes Booth, the man who shot Abraham Lincoln. In the Book of Cold Cases by Simone St. James, a true crime blogger gets more than she bargained for while interviewing the woman acquitted of 2 cold case slayings in Oregon. John Scalzi's The Kaiju Preservation Society follows a food delivery driver who meets an old friend and winds up being roped into trying to help rescue massive dinosaur-like creatures in an alternate dimension in order to save our own. Beloved author Ann Tyler returns with French Braid, about a Baltimore family's lives beginning in the 1950s and running through our modern COVID-affected age. 4 Aunties and a Wedding is Jessie Q. Sutanto's sequel to her hit mystery Dial A for Aunties, which sees Maddie and the other aunties taking on the mafia to save their niece's special day. Some of the movies arriving at the library this month include Kenneth Branagh's semi-autobiographical Belfast, about life in the title city during the period referred to as the Troubles, nominated for 7 Academy Awards including Best Picture. Oscar-nominated documentary Writing with Fire follows the reporters of India's only all-female newspaper as they struggle against the norms in their society. The Matrix series returns with Resurrections, in which Mr. Anderson must choose a path to find out if his reality is a construct and to truly know himself. The rebooted All Creatures Great and Small is back for Season 2. Return to 1930s Yorkshire and see what our favorite veterinarians are up to. Academy Award winner Guillermo del Toro's Nightmare Alley stars Bradley Cooper as an ambitious carny with a talent for manipulating people who encounters a female psychiatrist played by Cate Blanchett who could be even more dangerous than he is. Nominated for 4 Oscars, including Best Picture. That's it for this month. Have a happy March, and I'll see you in the library.